Hello everybody, this is Pheno M, bringing you more Valley. Yeah, this game's gotten a little creepy, a little interesting. The mystery is finally starting to, that was the creepiest chest ever. This game is very creepy. I don't even think it's meaning to be creepy. It's definitely interesting. Double baddies. There we go. They're definitely starting to throw up more baddies, which is kind of cool. Alright. Another note. Infrastructure report. The reactor and thermal diffuser are very unstable and must be located both far apart and underground to ensure any accidental explosions are contained. Large vents are needed to circulate cool air deep into the mountain. Conveniently, one of the mountains already had ancient tunnels leading deep into the heart of the mountain. This site was chosen for thermal diffuser and weapon site. The two sites are connected via underground rail to transport materials. So much lore. Look at all the notepads. What keeps swirling at me? Wow. More lore! Note from a worker. Ralph, I saw you take a sip of my coffee this morning, and it wasn't the first time either. You know how scarce coffee is getting around here. Please stop sipping my coffee, Frederick. Note from worker. I'm getting real sick of your attitude, Ralph. I saw you sneak into my office and steal pencils again. I'm running low and really need them for my work. The next supply drop isn't until spring. Stop stealing my pencils, please, and thank you, Frederick. Frederick was kind of a nitpicky little... very close to me. Note from a researcher. That's no good, Simmons is sucking up to Fisher again. He's always first volunteer for assignments, which is no surprise, as Fisher can hardly enter a room without him following. He's not even all that smart, just great at agreeing with everything Fisher has to say. Is that how you get ahead these days? Yes, it is very much how you get ahead in all days. That's all I'm going to say on that note. That's all I'm going to say. Note from a researcher. The energy orbs growing here are the key to the valley. Pendulum completely depends on the vast magnitude of energy these orbs contain within them, regardless of where they came from. They are the key to ending the war. Through Pendulum we can harness the so-called Amrita energy of the orbs and release it however we see fit. Oppenheimer's atomic bomb will pale in comparison to what we can produce here. Damn. Memo. All personnel are expected to work longer hours during the ramp up in production. If you believe you are unable to perform your duties as expected, please report to a supervisor immediately. So shit was like getting real here. Like, getting really real. Really real. Oh, back into the creepy cave.
I can't believe it. I'm almost at a loss for words. This is the discovery of a lifetime. No, of the 20th century. Have I found Schrodinger's cat? This is beyond my wildest imagination. As a result of the reaction between the Amrita energy and the Pathfinder's own life force, they experience what I have dubbed quantum death. When a Pathfinder dies while wearing the suit, their consciousness branches into a new reality, unharmed. They achieve quantum immortality.
Cool. I'm immortal. I am the immortal. Propaganda. So this was the mess hall where everybody ate their food. Note. Note from researcher Miller. Today, one of the guards patrolling the Soma facility walked by. I asked him if he was keeping an eye on things. I don't think he got it. Green bastard. Ow, ow. Keeping an eye on things. Bathrooms. Ooh, another note. Note from Private Matthews. The way Edwin makes a show with Virginia all the time really makes my teeth grind. Everyone knows that romantic involvement between personnel is prohibited, yet no one does anything about it. Why does he get to run around with a girl while the rest of us sit around and play poker for the 9,000th time? Note from a researcher. The leaf suit may prove to be the pinnacle feat of Pendulum. The ability to manipulate life and death using the God Hand. The agility and the ability to circumvent death, all thanks to the energy converted from the Valley's orbs. We can create the ultimate soldier. The Mark II's success will herald a new wave of iterations. Super Bioshock vibe. Super!
Study to test out Pendulum's newly designed leaf suit. Do you have what it takes to master the marvels of this groundbreaking technology? Pathfinders are divided into squads of 3. Your objectives include testing leaf technology and to aid the anthropological effort as we further explore the ruins of this spectacular valley. As such, Pathfinders are granted incredible speed and agility. In earlier Mark I models, soldiers piloting leaf suits were given the stimulant DX9 to exert the energy needed to drive the impressive exoskeleton. However, this was found to cause sudden cardiac arrest amongst unwitting Pathfinders. In the latest model, the Mark II, DX9 has been replaced with Amrita energy. The transfusion of Amrita with Pathfinders results in a phenomenon known as quantum death. But be forewarned, if a Pathfinder dies while wearing their suit, something else must forfeit its own life in their stead. So be sure to be careful out there.
Cool.
To produce bombs of unparalleled yield, we rely upon the life seed housed within a reactor found deep underground beneath the Soma facility. By harvesting the high-energy yield orbs found within the valley, we pass their energy through the life seed, which acts as a sort of amplifier, magnifying the energy to unprecedented levels. The explosives we create here will dwarf anything the Manhattan Project could ever possibly fathom.
Damn. Note from researcher. The toxicology report came in from the autopsy conducted on the latest Pathfinder fatality. As suspected, an excess of DX-IX led to the cardiac arrest. The sooner we circumvent the need for DX-IX, the better. Ooh. Shiny box! The other scientists were all talking about atoms. I told them not to trust them since they make up everything. They asked me to leave. I like the funny researchers. Box. Yeah, take that. Oh, there's a second one. I'm a really bad shot. It doesn't help that every time I'm like done shooting at something, I want to like hit the square button and reload. That just fires too. Alright, so where to now? Music is intense. Box. Got upgrade. Note from a researcher, depending on the degrees of magnitude, certain organisms provide very little emetic energy when targeted by the leaf suit's god hand. Smaller organisms, such as insects, grass flowers, and other less substantial entities, provide close to zero energy, therefore affording no value for passive players seeking energy. Another note. I thought the bombs being created were impressive enough, but that new weapon prototype that will undoubtedly steal all the attention. It's being called Thanatos. So far nothing scary's happened, which is cool. Again, I don't know what's in this game. I don't know what could jump out. I have no idea. I just know I'm looking for notes. Another note. Note from Andrew Fisher. It was soon discovered that the Pathfinder has a vision of their own death. It is, in fact, them actually dying instead of remaining dead. They branch into a new wave of reality, whereupon they continue to live, albeit at the cost of an equivalent amount of life within the branch. To put it plainly, if a Pathfinder wearing the leaf suit dies through some accident, their death is traded with the life of a nearby living thing. They achieve quantum immortality. Everything. Effectively, those wearing leaf suits gain the ability to deny the actuality of wave function collapse. In other words, the ability to branch through various objective realities as part of the many-world theory of quantum mechanics. With this ability, Pathfinders have visions of themselves dying. Each time this occurs, something nearby dies, such as an animal or nearby vegetation. Tracing the life seed's location was a simple matter. After years of tracking the epicenter of the Pleistocene extinction level, I was led to this valley's location. I couldn't believe my eyes upon immediate examination of one of the orbs. I discovered their vast energy potential. With the help of the Pathfinders, I was able to locate the life seed within the valley. Oppenheimer won't believe his ears upon hearing the marvels I've accomplished. Note from Andrew Fisher. When I met Einstein at Princeton, I couldn't help but see a hint of Oppenheimer reflected in him. I was astonished by his clairvoyance in the making up of our universe, viewing the experience of all things natural and supernatural and spiritual in perfect unison, with the self acting as little more than an optical illusion in the perpetual flow of the universe. When Oppenheimer and I studied Indology under Arthur Ryder, I could see the same compassion and empathy for all living creatures brewing within him. Cool. Very, very cool. I hate that annoying pun guy. I went to storage looking for inert gas to fill the glove box. He walked by with the last canister in his hand and told me it was argon. I hate him. I love him. This guy's my favorite. Sorry, it's argon. Note from a researcher. Quantum death and immortality using Greek technology is a fascinating field of study. Using this tech, a person could live out a full life without fear of an accident cutting it short, albeit the use of immortality is a misnomer, as the user simply shifts to a new timeline wherein they are still alive. This can only hold true until all practical timelines are exhausted. For example, an elderly man dying of natural causes is unlikely to shift into a timeline where they do not die, as that parallel world is very unlikely to exist. Damn. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Basically, quantum physics are the law of equivalent exchange. In this sense of the logic apparently. The door is not open. Why is the door not open? Did I miss it? I must have missed a power source. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go down there. Where would a power source be? I hit that one. I do not know. I do not know at all. Aha! Sneaky game.
The natural life here seems to be slowly dwindling. Edwin thinks I'm crazy, but I see it becoming quieter. Are we gradually killing this place?
That self-righteous anthropologist is stirring up trouble again. Her moral objections to this project are the last thing I need on my mind. If it weren't for the isolation policy, I'd have her removed from the premises and sent back home.
Shit's getting real. Sorry, my mic was off and I didn't even realize it. I wonder how long it's been off now. Whoops. Alright. 26. Shit. I didn't realize that. Don't. Ooh. Big crate. Nice. More energy. Down we go. Open bay doors. Oh snap. Ow! Son of a bitch flanked me. That. Yeah. I will not be messed with. Boom. Ooh. The orbs that grow within the valley yield vast deposits of energy. Pendulum aims to win the war by harnessing this energy from the using the life seeds. Bombs created using this energy have the potential to destroy entire cities. Ooh, shit. Well, I think before we press on, this is where we're going to wrap up the video. Thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please feel free to hit that like button. And if you're enjoying the content on this channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and come back for some more. And as always, till the next video.